Jamal Roberts' Liar cover on American Idol just put Jelly Roll to shame. American Idol hopeful Jamal Roberts just put Jelly Roll to shame with his cover of Liar. But don't worry, the country singer is fine with it. He was blown away too. "It ain't my song no more," Jelly Roll said immediately after the reality show contestants' rendition. The moment came during the top 24 performances this week, where contestants delivered their best efforts on stage at the Aulani Disney Resort and Spa, on location in Hawaii. Roberts started off slow, seated behind a microphone as his voice danced through the opening lyrics. Jelly Roll was already dialed in, standing the crowd. As the Idol hopeful hit the chorus, he stood and kicked his stool backward across the stage and he punched the line, "You ain't nothing but a liar," much to Jelly Roll's delight. While the song is already a powerful ballad about fighting inner demons, Roberts was able to take the song to another level. The Idol hopeful adjusted a few elements of the arrangement and allowed himself to chase a few vocal runs that made his version unique. "You took Mr. Roll's song and beat it up," Judge Lionel Richie said of the performance. "You exploded off of that stage to the point where I had to compose myself. And if you had passed a collection plate, I would have given you all the money. You walk on stage and you have this super chill, calm demeanor. You just seem so quiet and sweet," fellow Judge Carrie Underwood remarked. "And then the music starts and something else takes over." "I'm mad at Jelly Roll," Luke Bryan added from the judges panel. "He is over-mentored. I don't know if we have had a better night in Hawaii with the talent. Every time you sing like it might be the last time that you ever sing. I would feel disrespectful to call this my song at this moment. It is now Jamal's song. I was singing Jamal's song tonight," Jelly Roll added. Jelly Roll is serving as the show's first ever artist in residence and has been mentoring all of the Idol contestants since Hollywood Week. 13 American Idol stars who've died. You'll find 8 top 12 finalists on this list of American Idol stars who died. That includes a runner-up, a third-place finisher, and several more artists fans loved rooting for. Paula Goodspeed, Season 5. Paula Goodspeed didn't make it past the auditions for Season 5. Taylor Hicks, of American Idol, but her audition, love for Judge Paula Abdul, and how she died made her unforgettable. She needed to be mentioned on this list of American Idol stars who've died. After an audition reel that included Goodspeed's handmade sketches of Abdul, the OG Paula would say she objected to the young singer's audition because she was aware of her and had been frightened by her behavior. A version of Proud Mary didn't impress the group. In fact, they laughed at her, and she kept a low profile for several years. In November 2008, Goodspeed was found dead in a car outside of Abdul's home. The cause of was death by suicide via drug overdose. Alexis Cohen, Season 7 and Season 8. During the early seasons of American Idol, bad auditions were more popular than mediocre to good auditions. So the worst became celebrities. That was true for Alexis Cohen, who compared herself to Janis Joplin as the judges laughed. Cohen, who earned the nickname Glitter Girl, stormed off cursing at cameras during Season 7 in 2008. 1 year later, she'd be killed after being hit by a hit-and-run driver in New Jersey. She was only 25, and the death takes on a new sadness when you watch her audition. The show profiled her and zoomed in on her life in a studio apartment with her mother. It truly felt like all mom and daughter had were each other. Michael Johns, Season 7. During Season 7 of American Idol, Michael Johns impressed judges and fans with covers of rock songs like Light My Fire, Go Your Own Way, and Dream On. A version of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody really set the Australian apart. Johns died in August 2014 at age 35. It took a few months, but eventually his cause of death was tied to a disease called dilated cardiomyopathy. Initial reports were a blood clot in his ankle. A large tribute followed that featured Ruben Studdard, David Foster, and Stephen Van Zandt. Joanne Borgella, Season 7. Joanne Borgella enjoyed a prosperous career as a model after making it to the semifinal rounds of Season 7 of American Idol, David Cook's season, in 2008. A performance of I Say a Little Prayer is her most well-known, but also her last on the show. 5 years after that season ended, Borgella was diagnosed with endometrial cancer, and for a year she'd update fans on social media. She died at age 32 in October 2014. The cancer had metastasized.